Yeah,
5, 4,
one
3,
rich.
2, 1.
Yeah, yeah. Uh-huh. Oh man, goddamn, they're going rich again. Bad bitches outside, they getting lit again. Shorty tryna fuck some. I told her bring her.
YouTube, what's going on, man? Your boy, I'm back. Boost the game. What's up? How y'all feeling? How y'all coming? So this is gonna be a real quick, short intro because I want y'all to get into this information that I got for y'all. Today's video, we're gonna be explaining why your bill sucks. Okay, listen, no hard feelings, but your bill suck, and it's not even you as a person is why it suck. It may not even be the bill. It's just you as a person why your bill suck. Because one, you're not building the bill based off your tendency, off your play style, off who you are. You're taking somebody else's bill that you may be watching, that you seeing them do things with certain builds, and you may not even have that play style, but you take them because they're doing such amazing things with their build, and you try to do it, and you trying to play how you play, but you're not playing how they play. If that makes sense. You're playing with a build in a totally different. That's like trying to play with Steph Curry and trying to go dunk like Westbrook, bro. You know what I mean? That's like reverse the roles. That's trying to take Russell Westbrook and that's trying to shoot threes like Steph Curry. It will never happen, bro. It will never happen, bro. Okay? So this is my advice to y'all on how to make a good build, how to make the best build possible to make the rest of your days and the rest of your seasons of 2K good. I want to thank y'all for 570 subscribers. Y'all was at 600, man.
That's what I'm talking about.
You feel me? I just had a birthday this weekend, man. I'm feeling good. So I hope y'all feel good. Your favorite Chicago Hooper, tell somebody you love them. We out, man. Gang.
Okay, YouTube. So none of this will work, as I stated previously. None of this will work if you don't know your tendencies, right? So I would say these two builds were like test runs. Honestly, this one was really my test run. My Kevin Durant build, 6'10". Everybody know who this one is. This is my, I gotta say, this is my test. This is the one player that I started with to really find out who I am, but I already knew from previous 2Ks what I wanted to do. But as for y'all who come in and who don't know, I just want to start from scratch. And these, I think this one was more so of a test in a way, but all he is a bigger version of this guy. Okay, now these two was made generally off how I want to play, right? So when you're making these builds, it don't matter, like, no matter what position, what height, whatever. I mean, all of that matters, of course, but it ultimately needs to be built across what you want to do for yourself. Okay, when I say what you want to do for yourself, man, literally, like, if I had to start from scratch, as y'all can see, look, I just want to give a start. This is the first thing I put up, right? This is the first thing I put up. Offensive rebounder. I wanted to get box out beast on Hall of Fame, pogo stick, rebound chaser, and post playmaker. Okay, so no matter what I want to do, all I want to do first with this build is have a 99 rebound on something, just to get all of these badges. And as me knowing how to rebound really well, I'd rather have offensive rebound because it is, don't get me wrong, it's kind of harder to get, and they come in clutch, and it's easier to get defensive rebounds. 9 times out of 10, your opponent, he's not going to be in great positioning, so you kind of have the ups on that, and then the determine on how you know how to move and maneuver, you should be okay. So I went with an offensive rebound, but that's beside the point. The tendencies, my mindset with being a center is, look, it defeats the whole purpose of being a center if I can't dominate the paint, right? And also it defeats the whole purpose if I can't dominate the paint and I can't pass to them. I can't, so dominating all down here, don't get me wrong, it's good. But if we can't pass to make this build excellent, it kind of defeats the purpose, right, of what I want to do. All I want to, the purpose of this build to be is rebound really well and hit my guys in transition, right? Or if you're on the offensive side, I'm getting rebounds, I got a dimer, I got needle thread, I got post playmaker. Post playmaker comes after it boosts their shot percentage made out of the post. And I remember last year, if I remember vividly, post playmaker, it also boosts them when you get an offensive rebound. I don't know if that's the case this year, but ultimately, I just want to be strong at being rebounding. I can defend really well. My defensive stance. I know how to cut off ankles, and being at a big body, we got a 92 strength. We got brick wall. So people run into it drains their strength, and we got a go and move enforcer, right? So it kind of helps us be a better defender, and I can move a little. He's pretty mobile for a center. So, and then look, not even that, we get a goal chase down. So ultimately, we kind of like a little defensive anchor in a way, if you know what you're doing. And on top of that, I can pass. And on top of that, when we get down to this paint, ultimately we can bang down low. We got all these finishing badges. We got a Hall of Fame two-step, Hall of Fame spin cycle. Like, look at all this we can do. We can scoop, we can flow giant slayer. So we got a gold bunny. We can finish pretty well in around the paint. Yes, a sacrifice shooter. If you don't know by now, on 2K, you won't be able to do everything. Okay, you just have to take some, and you just got to take some with what you give. Okay. Ultimately, I felt like if this build was going to be on the floor with 4 shooters, I shouldn't have to be in a position to shoot. Right? That makes sense, right? If I'm going to be on a position, if I'm going to be on the floor with 4 shooters and I'm a center, there should not be a case where my team needs me to shoot the ball. Okay, but I'm understanding this now while I'm making the build. Okay, that's the thing. That's what people miss. You have to understand what type of player you want to be, or what is your tendencies before you even get into this build and make your build. So I feel like by now in season 5, everybody should know exactly who they are, what they want to be, what I mean, what kind of player you are, like, and that goes out even just what you want to do, but what kind of player are you? Can you really shoot on a game? Like, yeah, you may have shooting, but you may actually not be a good, reliable shooter. You may not even believe that you're a good shooter, but yes, you have 3, but you always drive into the basket, right? So another build that I have out right now, that's in the shop working, okay, in the shop working, and basically, I knew what I wanted to do well. I wanted to pass well. I wanted to have a pretty decent rebound. I wanted to shoot, right? I wanted to shoot. Mind you, all of this stuff kind of filled in. Trust me, my finishing came last. Everything I put up first, I started with my passing. I went to my pass and put that up as much as possible. I maxed out my shooting so that I can get it. And all this, my defense and my finishing, I just kind of mixed in real well, okay? And being that I'm a center, I know that some things may not cost as much as it would cost you if you was a guard or nothing like that. So I just kind of filled in the blanks of what I should get more of, other than just putting it on like a bunch of stuff that costs too many. It just costs too much, if that makes sense. It costs too much on the potential overall. And luckily, I came out with a pretty decent build. The only thing that the flaw is of course, you being a 5, you only got a 77 strength, but it's kind of like, hold on, wait, if you run it down with bigs most bigs really have 90 strength, but like I said, it all coming to fruition with how well do you know how to play the game. So I got a defense, I got 60 steal, 65 perimeter, 77 interior with a 92 block. So I got a gold anchor, okay? And with certain angles and cutting off and making it tough on your opponents, this pretty much comes into play. Besides the whole glitch standard dunk thing, but it's ways to work around that. Gave myself a 90 rebound. It's respectable. 90 defensive rebound. I still pull down 15, 20 rebounds with this. Like I said, it's all about positioning. You know what I mean? It's all about positioning. So, sole purpose of this build, I wanted to make him a taller version of my Joel Embiid build. Y'all know what that build is. The 7'1" build with the 7'1" wingspan. I want to make him a taller version of it. I was just having fun. It's kind of like a fun build just to have. I wasn't really trying to come in, and I really want to make this like a big point center, really a point center. And with this 93 pass, actually it kind of changed everything. So ultimately, what I want to stress, what I can't stress enough, that I want to stress to everybody is, you have to know what type of player you are and ultimately what type of player you want to be. So that's my stance on that. I want to show you one more build before we get out of here. It's my other build. I done scored 50s and 60s with this guy too. So now let's look. Now this was I kind of reconstructed it. I made it after my 610 build, but I made them 6'9" so I can get better animations. And as you can see, it kind of looks pretty the same. Only thing that's different is this driving dunk. I went up 1 because I wanted to get contact dunks. It's so crazy because my last build could have been so close to getting contact dunks, but I couldn't get it because it was only an 86. And then I lowered the driving layup to 83. I feel like I can still get my same layup package and my same type of badges with an 83. Sacrificed a little bit of that standard dunk because I feel like if I didn't have it up all the way, it was only on 51, so I didn't need all of it. I could have used those points for something else, right? Makes sense, right? And here, of course, I couldn't get that because I just feel like I was a tad bit short, and I think I put all the other stuff elsewhere, right? Because now I got 5 more attributes on my ball handle. I think my speed with ball is a little more. We came with 80 perimeter, 74 interior, 87. So I was getting into the whole how much do I need to get a certain badge type of ordeal. Okay, that's what I did here. So, and then I went with offensive rebound because ultimately I want to use this for park or for like 1v1s. When I'm in a 1v1, I want to be able to say I do miss or whatever. I want to be in a position to get the rebound back. So, and then it costs more to get offensive rebound than it is to get defensive. So my last power forward build 16, you got a 70 defensive rebound and a 35 offensive. So why not have a 70 offensive and a 60 defensive, and it's cheaper. Okay, and I went with a 92 strength. That's when I started getting into the whole strength thing. And I didn't get into this just to be, I guess, a menace on defense. I did get it because I really enjoyed that bulldozer badge that they got this year. And that badge, man, does wonders. So I did want the bulldozer badge. And this was before the meta, before everybody started making 95 strength builds and 99 strength builds. This is months ago that I made this because I kind of figured out the game with that first build was kind of like my test. So this is I came with after, but I did sacrifice the passing. I sacrificed the passing to 50 because I didn't think my power forward build, my 6'10", I didn't think he needed all that passing. I could have just went with an 80 or whatever or not, but I didn't think I needed all that passing. Being that the type of player that I am for my team, I'm kind of in a score first position than I am with passing. And I don't make any wild passes. So I was real cautious with making this build. I don't make any crazy outlandish passes, or I'm not doing no full court passes with this guy or nothing like that. All my passes is kind of coming in smart decisions. Somebody absolutely open. I'm not throwing it into double coverage defense or nothing like that. So, but this works out pretty well for me, okay? But ultimately, like I said, I still kept my shooting, right? I still kept my shooting. I kept my 90 mid. I went up a little more on the 3 ball. And then I just made my finishing a little more better. I tweaked it just to get those animations once I figured out the game. Just to get those animations. Defense, of course, I wanted my perimeter. And as y'all can see, look, I still don't have no steal because I'm not a lane jumper. I'm not a steal happy person. I just want to stay in front of you, make it tough for you, and I'll live with that, and I'll live with the results. So, I hope that kind of helps y'all. You know, it's 4 more seasons left for 2K. I just want to give y'all a view of I call this a little bit of science on making your making your build be the best it can be, like beyond even just the build itself, but just making your play style, your tendencies, building your build off your tendency, your play style. That's ultimately what we're trying to do right here. You're trying to build a build based around your play style. So however you've been playing a game for these first 5 seasons, whether you like driving, you like being a defensive guy, you like shooting, like you have to start your build with maxing out, not even maxing out, but making that portion of your game, of your tendencies, making that the greatest part of your build. And that's all I got. I mean, if you need a more elaboration on that, I mean, just drop a comment, drop a like, shoot me a text on TikTok if you came from TikTok. But here, what we want to do is build your build around your tendencies. Thank you.